my adventures in hitchhiking across the country. Just a quick recap. I took a bus from Tampa to Orlando, got my phone stolen. I took a flight from Orlando to Louisiana, stayed there for 5 days with a friend of mine. From there, I told my friend to leave me in Louisiana, to be homeless. Didn't have any money, didn't have anywhere to stay, just sleeping under trees, getting whatever food was around, whatever somebody could get me, or whatever food was free around Baton Rouge. After 2 weeks, I ran into a monk. I started talking with him about philosophy. Seemed pretty cool, so he asked me if I wanted to go to Texas with him to live at a temple in Houston. So I was living at a temple in Houston, studying theology and philosophy for 2 months. And because there was a sense of dissonance that I didn't completely resonate with the philosophy of the temple anymore, that they helped get me a bus ticket back to where I'm at now, in Mobile, Alabama. I'm going to get picked up by my uncle pretty soon. I'm going to be staying with him around Pensacola, Florida. And really grateful for this time in my life and these travels. Learning a lot more about the world and seeing what's becoming of me. We're about to go check out this Whataburger because I'm not staying at a Mobile, Alabama Greyhound bus station. That's for sure. It's gonna be fun. Let's check it out. So, even when things are falling apart at like a very rapid pace and you feel like you're losing control over a situation, it's not a bad thing, because situations we're constantly looking for equilibrium. Things are balancing out. So if you have external chaos and you have internal peace, they're going to look for equilibrium, right? So either the external chaos is going to cause you to have internal chaos, and it's going to cause that kind of spiral, or the inner peace is going to neutralize the outer chaos. When you think of a hurricane, the most calm part of it is the eye, right? So be the eye of the storm. Something cool is that you don't need to do anything, and there's nothing to do in a real sense, right? Practically, yes, you do need to do things, but you as a doer, it's more that things unfold before you, not, oh, you have to try and control things and think consciously, okay, this is the next step to do. No, everything is unfolding exactly as it needs to, exactly when it needs to. So as long as you keep the vision that everything is working out for the best case scenario of the most light, the most love, the most peace, the most bliss, the most prosperity, the most fulfillment. And don't worry about what your mental chatter and your thoughts are telling you that you need to be doing, because you already know that. Your subconscious patterning is going to bring you to exactly where you need to be, when you need to be there. So just trust the process and let it take care of you. Take a moment to breathe and realize that everything that's going on is happening in a higher order, right? All of the jobs that are all around the world that keep everything going the way that it does, right? Every job winds up being filled out the way that it needs to, when it needs to. So don't worry, you're in good hands. Trust that your mind is working the way that it needs to. I remember Jesus said, look at the birds. They don't reap, they don't sow, The birds don't wonder where their next meal is going to come from. They just get fed. You're a lot smarter than a bird is. So why would you ever worry about where your food is going to come from? We're going to conclude today's video with a reading from the Tao Te Ching, chapter 17. Empty yourself of everything. Let your mind rest at peace. 10,000 things will rise and fall, while the self watches their return. They grow and flourish, and then return to the source. Returning to the source is stillness, which is the way of nature. Knowing constancy is insight. With an open mind comes an open heart. With an open heart, you act royally. By acting royally, you attain the divine. Being divine, you become one with the Tao. Being one with the Tao, you become eternal. Though your body dies, the Tao will never pass away.